Welcome back to another Tomb Tuesday. It is December 14th, 2021. Let's go over the numbers. TVL, 632 million. Tomb sitting at 138 with the peg at 104. T-shares sitting at 12,309, 93.43 FTM. T-bonds were available last night, but ever so briefly. So remember, if you are interested in T-bond, to help the protocol out, you will have to act very fast. Let's get into the announcement for Tomb Tuesday. First, he goes on to congratulate Max for winning the F1 race on Sunday, a new world champion. Tomb Finance was happy to be present at the race. And then he goes into the price targets over here, and then just a brief description of what timelines are. These are pictures from the F1 race, and we will talk about this picture a little more in just 1 second. New face, same Tomb. The beta site is now live. So if you haven't seen it yet, you can go to beta.tomb.finance and you will be able to see the new UI. So if you scroll over to the home page, you'll be able to see what the home page looks like here. Everything has been decked out. Cemetery, now everything is working, but it is in beta stage, and we are really looking for people to just use it, give some feedback, let us know what you think. We can move all of that on over to the devs, and we can make any changes as necessary, but it's open for feedback. If you want to use it, you can always use the old UI or the legacy UI. There is no problem at all with that. But if you do like it and you have comments and you have questions, there is a channel dedicated to it in the Discord, and you can add whatever you want in there as far as feedback is concerned. Moving on. Tomb as collateral is ever so near, with Market.XYZ in the final stages of launching on Phantom. We will set up isolated lending market where you'll be able to borrow MI against your Tomb, and thus the single stake Tomb is coming soon. So this is XYZ right here, Market.XYZ. You can see over here, Phantom is coming soon. So again, keep your eyes on the announcements. When we know more, you'll know more. Moving on, Chainlink Oracle process. Again, this is a major deal to get this going. This is one of our top priorities. We've been talking to the DEXs that Chainlink uses for data feeds. We are in the process of having these DEXs provide incentives for liquidity on Polygon and Avalanche. So once again, multi-chain, getting 2 more chains involved, getting the liquidity process going, and then pushing this information out so that we can get that Oracle data feed that we need in order to move along with some of these other projects. An update on Life. Our team is working with the QiDAO team to get the bonding contracts ready. Once we test internally, we will get Hacken to audit it. So again, we've talked about QiDAO before. This is their website here. Feel free to explore while you're on there. But then this is the group that is expected to do the audits. Hacken should be doing the audits on everything that involves those bonding contracts that are necessary for Life. So a very good update over here. Moving along with bonding contracts and moving along with a Hacken audit. All of that, again, once there's more information, we will let you know in the announcements. Now, you may have seen the Felix and Fanty logos floating around. The logos were displayed at the Epic Abu Dhabi Formula One race this past weekend. Stay tuned for the project launch on FTMpad. So now we have absolute clarification that Felix and Fanty will launch, or at least Felix should launch on FTMpad. Fanty is now, we can assume, will be the token related to that, and then you'll be able to get early access to projects through buying seats on FTMpad using Tomb. So once again, further clarification of use cases for Tomb. That is how you will be buying the seats. You'll be getting those through FTMpad. Similar to the old-fashioned, again, we do not have the details on how much Tomb you will need, whether the tier system will remain. All that stuff will be available in the announcements when we have all of that information. But for now, we can at least say we know Tomb is going to be used on FTMpad, and we will be looking for the launch of Felix which should be happening on FTMpad. Now, if we go back over here, this was a blow up of the picture. Now, this was at the F1 race, but you can see right here, there's Fanny, there's the logo with the little cat. Here's Felix, the logo with the little cat ears. And of course, here's Toon Finance, and down below is Phantom. So all of the stuff is finally making full circle all the way around. And all of that stuff is going to bring more use cases to Toon. So even more reason to hold it, gather it, accumulate it, do whatever it is you got to do with it. Just make sure you have some available when it's time for getting those seats on FTMpad, if that's something that you're interested in. That will basically wrap it up for the Toon Tuesday. Again, he goes on to say, don't allow the FUD of the market to discourage you. We are still very much in a bull market. As always, thank you to everyone for your continued support on the success of this project. That will wrap it up. So happy Toon Tuesday. Keep calm and Toon on.